This boy was asked by the teacher to read aloud from the textbook, but he told the teacher the letters on the page were dancing. The whole class burst into laughter. Right then, the teacher told him to read out the dancing letters. So the boy did it loudly and proudly. The teacher was stunned. She angrily kicked the boy out of the classroom. He even struck a weird pose at his classmates before leaving. Even when punished to stand in the hallway, he refused to follow the rules. Clearly, this wasn't his first time causing trouble. He was known as the problem kid, but he wasn't lying, because in the boy's eyes, those letters really were dancing. Numbers twisted and warped into strange shapes. He had severe dyslexia. Even the simplest lessons were torture for him. His father only knew how to yell at him or hit him. Life always seemed to be this way, until one day. After his punishment, he returned to the classroom, but his classmates were all mocking him. Their humiliation crushed his last bit of resolve. The boy grabbed his backpack without hesitation. He chose to escape this place that caused him so much pain. He crossed through dangerous, busy streets. He saw a man drinking straight from a pot. He imitated them, trying to understand this world. When he got home, he threw his zero-score test to the dog, laughing as it tore it to shreds. He thought that could erase the truth. When his mom asked where the test was, he nervously blew bubbles, trying to dodge the question. When he heard his brother got excellent grades again, he scoffed and slipped out of the house. That night, he drew everything he saw while skipping school. His joy splashed across the pages in vivid colors. Even his brother thought he was talented. Before bed, he begged his brother to forge a sick note so he'd have an excuse to skip school. After much pleading, his brother finally agreed. The next day, the teacher didn't notice anything unusual. He thought his performance was perfect, but a few days later, his father found the fake sick note in a drawer. His parents furiously scolded him. The next day, they took him to school. The teacher said he never paid attention in class. Reading and writing felt like punishment to him. He got 0 in every subject. He thought 3 times 9 equals. Everything was chaotic when he was around. His parents hung their heads in shame after hearing this, but the principal delivered an even harder blow. Since he had already been held back once with no progress at all, they seriously suspected he might have intellectual problems. He should transfer to a special school. The words were extremely harsh. On the way home, his father blamed the school for just wanting to push him out. Too many students meant no attention for each child, but his mother felt guilty because she gave up her career to help her son. She devoted herself entirely to his education, and this was the result. But his father said it wasn't her fault. Maybe it was time to send him to a stricter school. That night, he called a closed boarding school. The boy was arranged to start the next day. He slammed the table in protest.
अरे आदत डालनी होगी इसको। देखो कैसे घूर रहा है। नो ब्लडी रिग्रेट ऑन हिज फेस। वहाँ बोर्डिंग स्कूल में ना ठोक पीट के सीधा कर देंगे।